Alrighty, what is up everybody and welcome back to Evospace. As always, I am Dor, and today we're going to go ahead and wrap up the series here. But before we go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and set down the item racks here and make our little storage room. We're not going to have it connected fully today. Right now, the lag isn't bad, and I don't know why. I loaded this up earlier and it was unplayable. Everything is off. We have all the lines set up, but everything is shut off, so we're not lagging more than we need to be at the moment. I don't know why we're short one. We had enough a second ago. But anyways, we're going to have the storage set up here. We're going to have our ingots here. We're going to have a monitor in front of each item thing here. And then we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the item thing using the zoom thing so we can see from a distance what we have and what we don't have. We're going to have another rack, another row of these guys above here. And then in between, we're going to have our heat generator and our electrical monitor. We're going to have two monitors hooked up to our system here so we can see what we're doing and what we're not doing. But real quickly here, before we go ahead and do all of that, let's go ahead and jump around. So over here, we expanded out our power again. We're still using stainless steel stuff. We haven't moved over to titanium, and we're not going to, unfortunately. But yeah, we basically just doubled up on power. And we are running 3 of the coke lines again, purely for steel and the titanium line. Here goes the lag. Over here we have our copper line. So we have our ingots, we have our plates, we have our parts, we have our gold being smelted here at the end of the line here, so we didn't have to drag it too far away. The only line running right now is our uranium one, just to keep our power and stuff rolling, and we're still good with those 5. Those guys are still all we need really to power our stuff here. We haven't had any heat problems. After expanding our electrical outlet there, we didn't need to add more reactors. Okay, so over here we have our steel setup. So we have everything terminating into a trash can right now. And what I plan on doing before we go ahead and call it an episode, we're going to flip everything on and just see how much power and stuff we're draining. I think the main thing right now that is causing lag is these flywheels. Nothing has power to it right now. There's no reason these should be spinning. They're not receiving any power from the engines. They're just spinning. So what I think I need to do is I need to take this into a creative world and set all these up again, but try and space it so that we have engines and only engines running these things. Just try and do away with flywheels completely. They are, I think that's what's dooming this right now. So there might be an episode next Tuesday. I can't guarantee there's going to be one on Thursday. There might be one on next Tuesday if I can get this to work without having this much lag. This is again, this is everything with everything turned off, and it's getting me a couple frames here, so it's not really super playable right now, which is not great. But yeah, let's continue here. I guess we have our stainless steel setup here. Those guys are giving it the raw iron that it needs to make this stuff. Over here we have it making the aluminothermic paste stuff, the powdered. What is it called again? Boop, boop, boop. This stuff here, the aluminothermic chrome dust. That then goes back over here, gets mixed in. The chrome goes over here, gets mixed with the iron to make stainless steel. Then we have it making plates and parts. We have our aluminum coming down. We're making titanium in these 2 guys. That then gets smelted down and turned into plates. We don't have it set up to make parts just yet because we really don't have a whole lot of titanium coming out of the system to really warrant that. We have our rare earth metal being made over there, coming down the line into a little assembly line that we have set up for our circuits we're running right now. We have our sulfur line here being made into the sulfuric acid, I believe, that's being used to make the rare earth metal stuff. Over here we have our units, pyrolysis units, making our heavy oil again, except for this time we are just burning off the methane and the gasoline. We're not using either, we're just burning it off. And it looks kind of cool. I wanted to set these around base and just have them like flaming and stuff, but it doesn't really go that far. It only goes up a block above it, and yeah, I didn't want to have those just sitting on the floor like that. But anyways, we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and set those up right now. I was gonna conveyor everything, but the game is laggy, really laggy. Like this isn't even the worst of it. If the game runs for like the next 20 minutes without resetting the world and reloading back into it, I just start warping through the floor for at random intervals here. So yeah, it's not really playable at the moment. But anyways, let me go ahead and set those up real quick, set the power line things up real quick, and turn everything on as well before we come back. Okay, so this is the finished result we were kind of going for. We have the items in the storage racks, and then we have the monitors in front. I zoomed in on the item itself. Those take a little bit to do. It's not very difficult. It's just time consuming because you have to sit here for like 2 minutes zooming in. The inventory screen, for whatever reason, pops up when you click on a monitor. It'd be cool if that didn't pop up, so you can just look at it while you're doing this and not having to do this over and over again like I was doing, to get a better view of the screen so you can try to zone it in. We have our heat and our electrical grid connected in right here. We're producing, I think this thing was topping out at almost 17 million. It was like 16.8 or something, but it's down to 15 and just chilling there. Our power thing is working again. This wasn't working for the longest, and it keeps kind of flickering off to 0 for some reason. We were pulling, I think it was like 9.5 million right now was the highest I saw that go up to. So yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up the series here for right now. I'll try and load into a creative, but I don't see this being fixed by swapping all the flywheels out. I don't want to shorten the lines because the way they're set up now, there's no leftover on the lines when everything is up and running. It'll backlog when these guys fill up and stop taking items, but they should be just running without having any leftovers on the lines. So changing that right now will cause backlogs on all that stuff, and I don't feel like dealing with that again, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just wrap it up here, and I look forward to the next update, to be honest. So whenever that comes out, I'll go ahead and give the game another whirl. As long as there's more changes done, like a big change like there was with this one. But yeah, I had fun with this, and hope you guys enjoyed as always, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.